The South African Revenue Services, supported by police, raided the La Lucia home of controversial businesswoman Shaun Mamkhize on Tuesday as part of an intensified crackdown on tax evasion. Locksmiths were brought to the scene to assist SARS officials in gaining access to the property as the agency moved to secure and preserve assets linked to Mamkhize, who reportedly owes approximately 37 million rand in unpaid taxes. In a statement, SARS emphasized that the operation was part of its broader efforts to address tax non-compliance and combat criminal activities that undermine South Africa's economy. The agency has been monitoring Mkhize's financial dealings for several years, with progress in the matter reportedly accelerating in recent months. SARS said this decision is a crucial step in SARS' strategic objective to make it increasingly hard and costly for taxpayers who willfully and intentionally engage in criminal activity. SARS Commissioner Edward Kieswetter highlighted that the raid sends a clear message about the agency's commitment to enforcing tax laws without fear or prejudice, and said no one is above the law. Today's search and seizure operation must communicate an unambiguous message to all that law enforcement agencies will act to stop lawlessness. The most vulnerable in our society, children, the elderly, and those facing poverty, depend on state resources funded by taxes. Any willful defiance of the law will be resisted. The construction industry, where Mkhize has business interests, has been a particular focus for SARS in its efforts to address widespread non-compliance. In August, the agency signaled its determination to resolve the case against Mamkhize, making Tuesday's raid a critical step in securing evidence and recovering outstanding tax revenue. The raid marks a significant escalation in SARS' pursuit of high-profile individuals who failed to meet their tax obligations, reinforcing its mandate to protect the country's economic integrity. We are now moving to the EFF leader, Julius Malema. Julius Malema has hinted at revealing damning details about his former Deputy President, Floyd Shivambu, should he feel compelled to defend himself. Speaking to journalists in Soweto on Monday, Malema expressed no animosity towards Shivambu, whom he once regarded as a brother. However, tensions between the two have escalated following Shivambu's abrupt resignation from the EFF in August to join Jacob Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe party. Shivambu described his move as the best decision he had ever made, revealing that while other senior EFF leaders were aware of his plans, he intentionally kept Malema in the dark. Malema, visibly disappointed, described Shivambu's exit as a betrayal and said, "I regarded him as my brother, and if he doesn't feel the same, that's his problem. I did everything for him as a brother." While asserting that he had no desire for conflict, Malema warned of consequences if Shivambu continued to antagonize him, and said, "If I must be challenged one day and be pushed, I will talk. Don't push me." The once close bond between the two, forged during their time in the ANC Youth League, has frayed. Malema revealed that Shivambu and others within the EFF had allegedly plotted to take him out. In a recent podcast interview on SMWX podcast, Shivambu dismissed the notion of a personal bond with Malema, describing their relationship as strictly political, and said this so-called brotherhood thing is not brotherhood. It borders on gangster relationships where we can't call each other out, even when someone is wrong. Shivambu further fueled controversy by declaring Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, another senior EFF leader, as his true brother. The remark sparked accusations of divisiveness and led to a rift within the party. Ndlozi himself faced a backlash for failing to inform Malema about Shivambu's resignation. The fallout extended to social media, where Shivambu, an EFF Member of Parliament, Sinao Tambo, chased publicly, further exposing the fractures within the party. Despite the turmoil, Malema appeared resolute, inviting those who are no longer aligned with the EFF's vision to leave, and said the door is open for anyone who wants to leave. "I cannot cannot be with people I cannot trust. Malema also took a firm stance in defense of Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi during a gathering outside the Constitutional Court. The protest was part of the EFF's ongoing call for President Cyril Ramaphosa to be held accountable for the controversial Phala Farm scandal. Addressing a crowd of supporters, Malema sought to quash rumors circulating about Ndlozi's political allegiance and leadership within the economic freedom fighters and said, "I hear people talking about Dr. Ndlozi. Let me make it clear, he's a member of the economic freedom fighters and he's a leader of the economic freedom fighters. No other organization can claim him." He further dismissed criticism of Ndlozi, urging supporters to rely on credible information from the EFF leadership, and said people must stop listening to drunkards. If they want clarity, they should ask the economic freedom fighters. Dr. Ndlozi is ours, and we stand by him. The demonstration highlighted the EFF's continued pressure on President Ramaphosa to address allegations related to Phala scandal. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.